was England and Australia, and in the first test at Perth, Australia beat England by a comprehensive margin of 8 wickets. And guess what? The match ended in just 2 days. 5 days test match, and Australia replied to England baseball cricket and defeating them by 8 wickets in just 2 days. Batting first, England were all out for 172 thanks to a best bowling performance from Mitchell Starc, 7 for 58. And then Australia were disappointing, and in reply to England 172, Australia were bundled out for 132, and England took 40 runs first inning lead. And in the second inning, England were all out for 164. They were 99 ahead with 9 wickets in hand, but then Mitchell Starc and Scott Boland bowled their heart out and restricted England to 164, and then chasing a target of 205. The memorable inning from Travis Head, a brilliant century, and Australia cruised to victory with just 2 wickets and winning the match by 8 wickets. What a brilliant performance. In the first inning, England were 172. They batted for only 32.5 overs. They lost their first wicket in the first over without any run on the board, and Zach Crawley was the first man to go without scoring, and he was caught by Usman Khwaja off the bowling of Mitchell Starc. The second wicket at 33, the other opener, Ben Duckett, was out after scoring 21 leg before by Mitchell Starc. The third at 39, Joe Root was out, played on to Mitchell Starc, and he was caught by Marnus Labuschagne, and he made no run. Yes, he batted for 7 deliveries but could not open his account, and he was out without scoring. The fourth wicket at 94 in the 20th over, Oli Pope was out after scoring 46, 4 runs short of his half century, 46 of 58 balls, hitting 4 fours, and his strike rate was 79. The fifth wicket at 115, England captain Ben Stokes departed scoring 6, and he was clean bowled by Mitchell Starc. The sixth wicket at 160 in the 30th over, Harry Brooks was the sixth man to go, although he scored a half century, 52 of 61 balls, hitting 5 fours and 1 6, but he was caught by Alex Kelly of the bowling of debutant Dockett. The seventh wicket at 161, 1 run later, Gus Atkinson departs in the 31st over, and he was out, scoring 1, caught by Stephen Smith, the standing captain of the bowling of Mitchell Starc. The 8th at 168, Brydon Cars was out, scoring 6, caught by Labuschagne of the bowling of Doggett. The 9th at 172, Jamie Smith, the England wicketkeeper batsman, was out, scoring 33, and he was caught by Cameron Green, and the bowler is once again Mitchell Starc. The 10th and final wicket, the England number 11 batsman, Mark Wood, was out, caught behind of the bowling of Mitchell Starc, and this was Mitchell Starc's 7th wicket, 7 for 58 for Mitchell Starc. Yes, 12.5 overs, 4 made, 58 runs and 7 wicket. And then Scott Boland, 10 overs, 62 run, no wicket. Brendan Doggett playing his first test match, 7 overs, 1 wicket, 27 runs and 2 wicket. Nathan Lyon, 2 overs, 10 runs and 2 wicket. And Cameron Green, 1 over, 10 runs and 1 wicket. Remember, Australia are without their 2 of the best fast bowler, the captain Pat Cummins and Josh Hazelwood were not available because of their injuries. And spearheading their fast bowling attack, Mitchell Starc delivered when it mattered the most, 7 for 58. A brilliant bowling performance from Mitchell Starc, restricting England to 172 in their first inning. Australia, in reply to England 172, were really disappointing. Playing at Perth at home, Australia were all out for 132, conceding a lead of 40 runs. They lost their first wicket without any run on the board on the second ball of their inning, and Jake Weatherall was out leg before by Jofra Archer. The second wicket at 28, Marnus Labuschagne was out, clean bowled once again by Jofra Archer, and he made 9 runs. Third wicket fell at 30. Stephen Smith was the third man to go, caught by Harry Brooks in the slip of the bowling of Brydon Cars. The fourth, Usman Khwaja was the fourth man to go, scoring just 2, caught once again by Jamie Smith of the bowling of Brydon Cars. The fifth wicket at 76, Travis Head was out, scoring 21 of 35 balls, and he was caught by Cars of the bowling of Ben Stokes. The sixth at 83, the 32nd, and Cameron Green was the sixth man to go, scoring 24 of 50 balls. Caught by Jimmy Smith off the bowling of Banstow. Seventh wicket fell at 180. Mitchell Stark was the seventh man to go, scoring 12 of 12 balls. Caught by Braden Cast off the bowling of Banstow, while the eighth wicket at 121. Alex Carey departs after scoring 26 runs, while the ninth at 121, Banstow was Scott Boland was out without scoring, and the 10th and final wicket, Nathan Lyon was the last man to go, scoring 4, and he was caught by Banduckett off the bowling of Braden Cast. A counter punch from England captain Ben Stokes, who has a 5-wicket haul. 5 for 23 in just 6 overs. Jofra Archer, 9 overs, 4 maiden, 11 runs and 2 wicket. Gus Atkinson, 12 overs, 5 maiden, 24 runs, no wicket. Mark Wood, 8 overs, 1 maiden, bowling with pace, gave away 21 runs. And then Braden Cast, 10.2 overs, 1 maiden, 45 runs and 3 wicket. But England captain Ben Stokes was the surprise packet. Bowling late, 6 overs, 1 maiden, 23 runs and 5 wicket, and restricting Australia to 132 and taking a 40 runs first inning lead. In their second inning, England with 40 runs lead lost their first wicket once again without any run on the board. So golden duck for Zach Crawley, out in both the innings without scoring. And then the second wicket at 65 in the 17th over. Banduckett was out, scoring 28 of 40 balls, caught by Smith off the bowling of Scott Boland. The third wicket fell at 76. Only Pope departs, scoring 33 of 57 balls, caught by Carey off the bowling of Scott Boland. And this was the point when England were very well placed. 76 runs in the second inning, and add to this 40 runs lead, they were around 110 runs ahead with 7 wickets in hand. But then the clutter of wicket, 4 for 76, 5 for 76, 6 for 88. The fourth wicket, Harry Brook, was out without scoring, although he faced 3 deliveries, caught by Hodge off the bowling of Scott Boland. The fifth wicket at 76, Joe Root departs, played on to Stark without scoring. And then the sixth wicket at 88, Ben Stokes, England captain, was out scoring just 2, caught by Smith off the bowling of Stark. The seventh at 104, Jerry Smith scoring 15, and then the 8th at 154. Yes, the 15 runs partnership for the 8th wicket took England to 154. And Braden Cast was the 8th man to go, scoring 20, while the 9th wicket fell at 160. Jofra Archer was out after scoring 5. The 10th and final wicket at 164, and Gus Atkinson was the last man to go, scoring 37 of 32 balls, hitting 2 fours and 2 sixes, and setting Australia a target of 205 runs on a pacey, bouncy Perth pitch. Now looking at the Australian bowling attack in the second inning, Mitchell Stark, who took 7 for 58 in the first inning, took 3 for 58 to complete 10-wicket haul in this test match. Scott Boland, 11.4 overs, 2 maiden, 33 runs and 4 wicket. Brendan Doggett playing in first test match, 9 overs, 51 runs and 3 wicket. And then Cameron Green, 2 overs, 13 runs and no wicket. Chasing a target of 205 on day 2 at Perth is a difficult task. But Travis Head, who was promoted to bat in place of Usman Khawaja, who has a sore back, and he delivers when it mattered the most, scoring 123 from just 83 balls, answering England bass ball in their own style, hitting 16 fours and 4 sixes with a strike rate of 148. Yes, he's not playing T20 cricket. This is Test cricket and playing at Perth and replying to England's baseball cricket. A brilliant answer, punch in the opening match from Travis Head. And Jake Weatherall was out after scoring 23. Marnus Labuschagne regained his form and scored 51 key wicket crucial runs of 49 balls, hitting 6 fours and 1 6, while the standing captain Stephen Smith remained unbeaten on 2, and Australia cruising to 205 without loss in just 28.2 overs, scoring their runs. Yes, this is the answer of baseball cricket. They scored their runs at 7.23 runs, and now they are 1-0 up in the 5-match Ashes series. Wishing all the team best of luck, because playing against Australia in Australia is a different proposition. Yes, very difficult to beat Australia in Australia, but the rivalry is electrifying, and both the team wanted to win matches against each other. Anyways, wishing both the teams best of luck for the rest of the Asia series. We come to the end of our show. Till the next program, it's goodbye from Sports 360.